Do you think you could try and draw a Scottish border on a map? I think you've included Newcastle and Manchester and Carlisle in. That's a lot closer. Still, it's actually here.
Oh, okay.
That's a better guess than that.
I didn't want to make it too small because I thought it was going to be me.
They don't realise how lucky they are to be a part of the UK, in my opinion.
I think the Scottish border is about... it's probably way too high, so I'm going to go there.
I think you've cut through Glasgow.
There's a lot of history between England and Scotland, both good and bad, but there's always that kind of like a friendship between us and that camaraderie and, you know, competition as well. And I think it'd be a shame if they feel they have to sort of like separate them out from that and, you know, ignoring all of the obvious things like the difficulties with the borders and all those kind of things. There's just a lot of we share.
Maybe there.
Okay, so you've included Glasgow and Edinburgh in England.
Oh.
The Scottish border is
Further
here.
down. Yeah, I'm not very good at geography either. But if you want your nails done today, I'm a really good nail technician.
Well, we might be along later.
I'm sure it's wrong.
That is just south of Glasgow.
Oh, wow.
So it's actually
Down there.
here-ish.
Okay. There you go.
You've cut out the entire Scottish borders.
Edinburgh is there, so I think it's there.
You're right about Edinburgh. It's actually down here.
Ah, okay, it's there. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that.
That's roughly between Glasgow and Edinburgh. It's actually down here.
Wow. So it's bigger. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Can you just tell me what you would think about Scotland being independent?
Personally, I think it'd be very sad, although I can recognise why some Scots might want it. But I think in terms of the union, and as long as it's lasted for, I think it'd be sad if that is the eventual outcome.
I think they should, if they want to vote again, and because she keeps pushing it, the girl up there, I think if they want to go for it, they should have their independence. But I personally think they're better off being inside the UK.
Why do you think Scotland's better off being in the UK?
Financially, I think we support them more than they realise. And I think if they leave, they'll be worse off.
A lot of my family in Scotland feel that they're Scottish and not British. I know that for a fact. But whether that would affect me, I don't know really.
Would you want them to stay?
That's a really difficult question, but at this moment in time I'd probably say yes.
I would prefer it to not to happen, but I respect the right of the Scottish people to make the choice for themselves.
Why wouldn't you want it to happen?
Because I quite like the thought of having kind of a British island where everyone's kind of like feels more of a kind of community and together as one.
You know, Scotland said that even before their last referendum, you know, that could be an option if it went this way, so I quite understand it. And I think that's what the SNP have offered to people, is that ability to stay as part of Europe. It's a large portion of, you know, I say the country, the landmass, what is the United Kingdom, so it would be a sad thing if it did happen.